I have a new video for you guys because Austin McBroom and Bryce Hall had a press conference for their boxing match coming up and things got messy. Bryce decided to push Austin when things got heated and the clips coming out from that fight are hilarious. Today we're going to break down what happened and why everything got so uncomfortably aggressive. So let's get into it. If you guys didn't know, Austin McBroom is part of the YouTube channel The Ace Family, which is a family channel oriented towards children and family-friendly content, but Austin has gotten himself involved in boxing, and he will soon be fighting Bryce Hall, who is a 23-year-old TikToker, and he's just like here for the ride. He's going to make $5 million from the fight and $1 extra million if he knocks out Austin with the first punch. But I don't know how bright those odds are looking now because Bryce and him just got into a fight at this press conference and it was extremely messy and Bryce did not look good. The actual fight will take place in June, but there was a pre-fight today at this press conference, and it was a very odd setup. I mean, all of the fighters were there on display against each other, and it felt like a cheap reality show. It's YouTubers versus TikTokers, and we've got Keemstar running the whole thing, so it's bound to be an absolute mess. But when it came to Bryce and Austin's turn to bicker at each other, of course they went way too far. So what I'm going to show you guys today are a bunch of clips from this fight. We're going to break it down. We're going to talk about who won this little pre-fight to the boxing match. And we're going to talk about what's going on Twitter because these two just cannot stop. So first off, you guys can see that they are confronting each other here, and I really noticed that Bryce looks quite angry. I mean, look at his neck here. You guys can see that he is literally bulging from the neck looking at Austin, and I truly feel like Bryce has some anger issues. It's not only this, it's him fighting people at restaurants, and I feel like he truly gets in such a mad headspace where he probably could not control himself and had to lunge at Austin. So let's go ahead and watch a clip from this fight. We're going to be watching a few of them, but you guys can see there is Keemstar, we've got Bryce right here, and here's Austin, and whatever he's about to say to Bryce definitely triggered him. Why do you get because Okay, hold up. So, I'm sending prayers to whoever filmed this because they were obviously the person who just got ran over by the entire group. There are so many different clips you could take from here because you can truly see Bryce is on the ground. But let's take it back to what Austin said before Bryce went at him. So Austin says, "Why do you hate me?" Because, and that's when Bryce starts pushing him. Why do you hate me? Because Okay, so as you guys can see, Bryce Hall is on the ground. He looks like he's being pinned down by Austin, if that's Austin's hand right there, which I believe it is. And oh, he is struggling, my man. Oh no, this is not a good look for Bryce. And there are several really bad clips when it comes to Bryce. This video is all about the angles because there is not one good cameraman there, so we have to look at a bunch of different videos and let's go ahead and watch. Okay, hold up. First off, why is Bryce already on the ground? Okay, so let's analyze the background. So we've got a security guard right there, I believe. That's who's wearing the mask right here. Maybe this is another security guard too. I apologize if these are influencers and I don't know. But we see this guy jump right in. It looks like Keemstar is staying way in the back. He didn't want anything to do with it. But it looks like this other co-host was here to try to stop the situation, which I was impressed by that. This looks like another bodyguard here as well, and he's pulling Austin back. And it looks like that guy maybe has Bryce down along with the host. Oh my gosh, look at the guy's face. Literally the host is in the Oh, his face right there. Oh no, he is in the mix of it all. See, it looks like Austin's like kind of in it, but not really. He's just like one arm in. And Bryce, wow, you really can get another look. Like, this is like such a scramble. Like, that's how I would describe this, a scramble. In this view, you can see a little bit more of what's going on. As you guys can see, we've got the YouTubers on this side. We've got the TikTokers on this side. This is actually Bryce's best friend, Taylor, who really doesn't move at all. Watch, he really doesn't. I mean, you can't really see his body. I'm blocking. Let me go away. Like, truly, his friend did not go anywhere. He was not there to back up Bryce. Here's another clip of Bryce lunging at Austin, and again, his friend isn't moving at all. He's got, oh, there he goes. Okay, well, he's trying to get out a little bit, but he is not there to back you up right away. I mean, it took him a minute. He hesitated. He was like, wait, should I get involved? And he was like, I probably should just stand up at least so I could see what's going on here. Okay, so we've seen a bunch of clips from the fight, and I'm not too sure where this next clip came from, but this is the one where Bryce just looks like an absolute animal. So viewer discretion advised. So Austin's truly trying to get away, and watch Bryce just grab onto his leg and just like hold on like a toddler who's just being super annoying. Oh, how I wish that clip was longer, but we need to go and watch it back play by play because look at him just grabbing onto Austin's leg. I mean, Austin is a father, so he's probably used to this energy, but it's so weird to see Bryce just literally like grabbing him, really trying to get at him. Like, what was he going to say to Bryce? He started off saying, "You hate me so much because," and then what was he going to say that Bryce was like, "Stop," and just stopped him? What if he brought up acid? I mean, that would have been so messy. Let's go ahead and take a look at a few stills from the fight because I feel like we're going to be able to tell who won from that. Like, Bryce does not look good here. I feel like we already saw this clip, but I believe that's Austin's hand and he's just literally holding him down and he's just like, ugh. But again, maybe he did that foot thing after and was just like, I'm not letting go. Like, he just doesn't want to look like he's lost because he just seems like that kind of dude. There's also a picture of Austin where he's literally pushing Bryce's head down with his hand, and you guys can see that same bracelet, which I believe he is wearing in the other picture holding Bryce down. So it looks like Austin low-key won this battle, so we're gonna give him the win for this one. But a lot of people believe that this whole fight was staged, and I mean, I wouldn't be surprised because this is a boxing like tournament pretty much. They have multiple boxing rounds with multiple people fighting each other, and they need some good press. And honestly, Bryce delivered, and I feel like he a little bit like, I don't know, if they didn't plan it there all together, Bryce definitely planned it alone because after the fight, all he kept talking about was his energy drink, and I feel like he was trying to sell his energy drink and use that moment where everyone's like, what's going on, Bryce, to be like, oh yeah, my energy drink, go check it out.
Any energy turns you into an animal. Any energy. Any energy. Get your any energy. Any energy. Best energy.
Austin's wife, Catherine, is over everything. She just wants it to be done. As soon as the fight happened, she tweeted out, and that's why I didn't go, because she just didn't even want to be a part of it. Austin actually posted a video of the fight on his Instagram, and he wrote, "Come to find out, Bryce is as strong as my 10-month-old baby boy. How you get dropped by your own push." And Catherine commented, "I just want this to be over already." So it doesn't look like she is happy about any of this, but I do feel like Austin is probably so happy because this is probably the best press that his event has had yet, because most of that conference, I was watching it live, was so boring, and those guys on each side, they weren't really like fighting enough. It just didn't have any flavor. But Bryce just being so extra and just taking it to the next level, that's exactly what people want to see, even though it is so cringe. It's just one of those things where you just cannot turn away. But I do remember that Austin and Bryce have met before, so I don't know why they didn't have this energy when they first met the first time. They never actually showed how the meeting went, but you guys can see they walked across the field together. They like got all close to each other. I'm sure they started smiling, and then it just cut. That was pretty much it. And it was part of Bryce's vlog. So I don't know, maybe it's all for show, but at least it's trending online because it was just so ridiculous. And I do feel like it's kind of making the event a little more cringe in the long run. Like, I just feel like professional boxers are going to look at this and just feel like it's so unprofessional. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in a new video soon. Bye, guys.